This company called us because they had grown about 30% year after year over the last 4 years. And they were in a situation where they simply could not meet customer demand. When they called us, they felt that what they needed to do to move forward was to start a third shift and hire employees and train them. And in their mind, they needed help documenting their processes and getting the standard works put in place so that they could train this third shift. Also going to be a little bit of a burden because they had experienced exceptionally high turnover over the previous 6 months as well. So we started out first with a master planning session. This is where we sat down with leadership and we really looked at what is going on within your facility and what is it that we need to do to move forward and help you guys improve. We aligned their value streams. We looked at what the different value streams were and how everything was going into place. We realized that we needed a daily management system, that they didn't have that before. Basically, work just kind of came in and stuff got done and it moved, or maybe it didn't move. We didn't have a sound communication between these different value streams. We knew we needed a training development plan. The machine layouts were not optimized for flow. You had materials going back and forth. And so we wanted to see what we could do to help those flow through the factory. And as we mentioned before, we also knew that we needed standardized work. So this was a longer engagement with this client where we brought in a significant amount of the team. We looked at lean flow. We looked at organizational design and leadership development to help them manage all of the systems and processes that we were putting into place. We spent a lot of time with team building and simply project management. And throughout this engagement, we held several one-week Kaizens or rapid improvement events to facilitate these different actions. So the results were absolutely tremendous. We were able to improve productivity by 55% without requiring that third shift. So remember, they were absolutely positive that they needed a third shift to be able to keep up with what they needed to do. Through all of these processes and these improvements, we were able to improve that productivity to the point that they didn't even need that third shift. At the end of the engagement, 84% of the employees had been trained in this new system, and leadership was equipped to train that remaining 16% as well as any new employees that were onboarded in the future. Throughout this time, we were able to identify $537,000 in cost reduction for that year. This was an absolutely tremendous effort by this team to really take a look at what was slowing them down, what was the waste within their system, and then eliminate it, remove it, so they could move forward.